Politics is quite a game. There are no permanent enemies and no permanent friends, only permanent interest. Comrade Adam Soshomole must have taken this age-long cliche to practice on Tuesday, June 1st, 2021, when he apologized and congratulated Governor Godwin Obaseki following the Friday, May 28, 2021 Supreme Court judgment which cleared the governor of all accusations of certificate forgery. Had the prophecy been made to the amiable comrade in June 2020, a time he best straddled the polity as the national chairman of the party controlling the central government of the most populous nation in Africa, that in June 2021 you are going to apologize to Obaseki for all this treatment you subjected him to. He would have asked the prophet to go and take a second look at the anointing under which he or she is speaking. Comrade Adam Soshomole has eaten the humble pie. The former Edo State governor, it will be recalled, orchestrated the process that led Governor Godwin Obaseki, his aide, to leave the All Progressive Congress APC, and also went to mount a bitter campaign against him during the Edo State governorship election, which Obaseki won, flying the flag of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Not done yet, Oshomole, as the APC national chairman then, and one of the party members, Williams Edobo, challenged the qualification of Obaseki and accused him of certificate forgery. They had commenced the suit at the Federal High Court in Abuja before the September 2020 governorship election in Edo State. Mr. Obaseki, who was forced out of APC, was now seeking a second term in office on the platform of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the election, but claiming that Mr. Obaseki forged his certificates, including his university degree certificates tendered for the election. The plaintiffs had asked the court to disqualify him as the governorship candidate of the PDP in the poll. Delivering his judgment on January 9th, the trial judge, Ahmed Mohammed of the Federal High Court in Abuja, held that the plaintiffs failed to discharge the burden of proof regarding their forgery allegation and dismissed the suit for lacking in merit. The APC national chairman and his co-plaintiff, however, went on and appealed against the verdict. A panel of the Court of Appeal in Abuja, led by Stephen Ada, also unanimously dismissed the appellant's appeal on March 18th and affirmed the Federal High Court's verdict. Still not satisfied, the appellant further appealed to the Supreme Court. But delivering judgment on Friday, May 28th, the Apex Court held that the appellant failed woefully to prove their case against Mr. Obaseki. Describing the appeal as unmeritorious, the appellate court dismissed it and awarded 250,000 naira cost in favor of Governor Obaseki and another 50,000 naira each in favor of the PDP and the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) joined as parties to the suit. However, after the turbulence and acrimony that lasted one good year, a contrite to Shomole, in a two-paragraph letter which he personally signed, said on Monday, May 31st, 2021, that whatever happens was unfortunate. He stated that the decision of the Apex Court had sealed all issues regarding the election. Oshomole urged Obaseki to be magnanimous in victory as a governor of all Edo people, regardless of political leanings. According to Oshomole, in a letter to Governor Obaseki, congratulations on your victory at the Supreme Court, which has effectively laid to rest all matters arising from the last election. As I repeatedly reminded you during our several meetings, our relationship has through the years developed beyond being friends to being brothers of different parents. Whatever happened was unfortunate, and I believe God has a reason for everything. I've put all behind me and moved on. As I have consistently advised, please be magnanimous in victory. You are the governor of all Edo people, regardless of political leanings. Once again, congratulations, Excellency. Please accept the renewed assurance of my very best wishes and high regards. Not unexpected though, but obviously a display of belated actions and doing last what was supposed to have been done first. Pastor Osaige Izeyamu, the governorship candidate of the APC in the September 19th, 2020 governorship election, had earlier congratulated Governor Obaseki on his Supreme Court victory. He also, through a letter, appealed to the governor to initiate an out-of-court settlement for the 14 elected State House of Assembly members who are yet to be inaugurated 23 months after they were elected. He, in addition, appealed to the governor to consider paying the entitlement of elected local government council chairman, vice chairman, elected councillors, and supervisory councillors who were removed from office before the election. According to Ize Iyamu, last Friday's judgment of the Supreme Court puts an end to the series of litigations we had over last year's governorship election. For the records, Your Excellency, your supporters had instituted 13 different pre-election cases against my deputy and I, all seeking to disqualify us from participating in the election. On our part, our party, the APC, had only one case against Your Excellency and your party. We also deliberately did not go to the election tribunal, not because we did not have issues, but because we felt it was better to allow you to face the job at hand. More so, as our party at the national level had congratulated you. We are happy that all these cases have come to an end. Now that all is over, please accept my congratulations. Having said that, I want to appeal to you to kindly consider the pertinent issues of the 14 constituencies, including 2 in your local government, Oriedo, and 2 in your deputy's local government, Esako West, that are presently without representation at the Edo State House of Assembly. Though the matter is in court, you are in a vantage position to consider an out-of-court settlement of this issue in the overall interest of our state, Your Excellency. For us in APC, as the opposition party in the state, we have a duty to ensure that your government always does the right thing, he declared. But Governor Obaseki, in what looks like a reply to Ize Iyamu's appeal, had hinted that the state might press sedition and treason charges against the 14 members elect of the State House of Assembly, whose seats were declared vacant, speaking during an interactive session with stakeholders from Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC), Trade Union Congress (TUC), and other civil society groups. He recalled that the candidate of the APC in the September 19, 2020 governorship election in the state, Pastor Osagie Iyamu, had on Monday, in a letter, made passionate appeal to him to consider the case of the 14 lawmakers elect who refused to present themselves to be sworn in following a disagreement over who should be elected speaker. It will be recalled that the 14th seat were in December 2019 declared vacant by the House led by former Speaker Francis Okiye for being absent from the House proceedings for the mandatory 181 days. The 14 members elect later set up a parallel house and were sworn in by a retired clerk of the State House of Assembly, allegedly in the living room of one of their supporters. But responding to the calls, the governor asserted that their fates rest with the court. According to him, some characters said he sent congratulatory letters to me and put it in all kinds of conditions. How can you tell me to forgive those 14 lawmakers elect who are responsible for sedition and treason in Nigeria? Of course, we're going to start charges. You see, what is bad is bad. Let us stop covering up things so that people can learn and not do it again. We have gotten support from all of you and we're very glad and happy. Your support gives us the confidence to continue to fight, and I call for the support of all stakeholders towards achieving lasting peace and development in Edo. For us as a government, we are open. There is nothing that we're hiding, and this is why we have to kill anything that links us to godfatherism. We have killed it at the national level, and we need to kill it locally as it is everywhere. I urge you to please be activists for good, peace, and development. This engagement is to see how we can collaborate and make things work differently. This is a time that we need leadership more than ever before. Leading Edo people, party faithful, and other supporters to a victory parade across major streets and roads in Benin metropolis to celebrate his victory at the Supreme Court, Obaseki reassured that his government will continue to work for the development of the state and well-being of the people. He declared, "The kind of attitude they started in Edo to cage the state is what is going on in Nigeria today. We don't have much resources in Edo, but we have been able to utilize the little we have in developing the state. Until we change our mindset and mentality that taxpayers' money is meant for work for the people, development will be out of reach. Unless we change our mentality and mindset, Nigeria will not move forward. We have to pray to God so that what happened in Edo will also happen in Nigeria. This victory is to work for Edo people and develop the state. We must not go back, but Edo must move forward. who have embarked on the victory march to thank Edo people. As the victory belongs to God and Edo people, through your support and determination, you have shown that Edo is Edo, not Lagos or Imo. We thank God for the victory of the Supreme Court judgment. In the election, Edo people cast their vote for our party, but APC didn't have respect for Edo people as they took us to court and wanted to turn the people's mandate by all means, but God saw us through the battle.